Okay, this is Kazuki 4 doing a manga update. Right. I thought I might as well update my manga collection since I did an anime update earlier this week or last week. So I thought I might as well show more of my collection and how it's been going since my last update, which was May last year. So we'll get underway here. First, start with one of my favourite anime series of all times, Yu-Gi-Oh! With season 0 here, volumes 1 to 7. Volume 2, I'll show you each cover as well, so you know what it looks like. That's volume 1. Volume 2, which was my first ever manga volume, and which got me started in reading manga. Volume 3. So a lot of these Yu-Gi-Oh! Volumes are really quite a couple years old. Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, and Volume 7. And I did do a review of these if you want to look it up on my channel. I talk more about detail into the series and stuff, and the comparison between that and the anime, so hope you enjoy that if you want to check that out. Duelist Volume 3, which is quite an old volume. Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 12, Volume 17, and Volume 9, which I haven't read yet, and I want to get Volume 10, because 9 and 10 are kind of like a two-part series, kind of storyline. Yu-Gi-Oh! R Volume 1, which is kind of like a chapter in between Duelist and Millennium, and I did do a review of this series as well, so if you want to look that up as well. Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5. And Volume 5 is a bit thicker because it finishes off the story, just to say. I've also got Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, Volume 1, and Volume 2, which came out not too long ago. And the next volume is releasing June or July, so I'll be picking that up. I've also got Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Volume 1, 2, 5, and 8 and 9, so I'll just show you the covers. And the GX series is different to the anime, so I recommend watching it, reading it, sorry. It is quite a lot different, quite a bit different, and you will enjoy reading this, to be honest. And I'm not sure if it's easy or hard to find this online, to be honest, as well. So I've also got Volume 5Ds, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. And I think it was only a little while ago that I got Volume 3 and Volume 2 of Zexal, so. And just say, with Volumes 1 to 3 of 5D, you do get Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in the back, or you should do if you're getting new. And it is different to the anime series, although it's starting to make a connection between the two in Volume 3 so far. But it is worth reading, because you can only find up to, which I've only found up to Chapter 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D online, so it is worth picking up a volume or two and seeing what you think of it. Some more volumes here. Blue Exorcist Volume 1 and 2. I'll show you the front cover. It's kind of tightly in there. There we go. And 1. And I did start collecting this because I wanted to see what the difference is between the anime and the manga. Because I know up to Volume 4, the story changes a lot. So I wanted to see what the difference was. And I will get more volumes when I get some more money and I see them for a good price. Death Note Volume 1. I want to see if it was different from the anime or the live action movies. And it is worth checking out the live action movies if you're a fan of Death Note. It's got a different, kind of a different story to the anime series, so it's worth watching. I also got Katekyo Hitman Reborn, or just Reborn as it was released in English. Volumes 1 and 16. Unfortunately, 16 was the last one they released in English, which really sucks, because loads of people were looking forward to Volume 17, and they just stopped it. And the anime's finished now, and I think the manga series is finished as well, so people are actually hoping that they continue the anime series. As do I. Shaman King Volume 1. I like the Shaman King series. I know the manga's different from the anime, and I want to get more volumes because I want to know what happens. Ultimo Volume 1, which was actually a as you can see here, the original concept was by Stan Lee, which got me interested in it. It is worth reading. It's a pretty good series, as much as I've read. I've also got Tagami Bachi. Well, that's how I pronounce it anyway. If I'm wrong, just leave a comment and tell me how to pronounce it so I know. I saw the first episode, so I got the manga because I got it cheap on eBay. It was a pretty good read, and I want to get more volumes to see how the story progresses as well. Dragon Ball Volume 6, which I actually got for free. I went into a bookshop that sold books, stationery, that kind of stuff. This was, as you can see here, it says £5, and basically all my original Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones were basically all £5 a couple years ago, but since then the prices have gone up on manga in shops now. And they didn't have this on the system anymore, so when the woman told me, she said I could just take the volume for free, so I saved money there and I got a good series to read. Unfortunately, because it's one of those older manga volumes like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones, the pages are quite tightly put in, so it's kind of difficult to read. Which is kind of annoying, but I'll get over it. So like now, and the manga volumes now will just open easily. This is actually quite tough to keep open, and I've accidentally like torn pages a little bit more open in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Volumes because I couldn't read them properly. And now I slightly regret that a bit. Dragon Ball Z Volume 26, which I got recently. It ends the series, which I'm looking forward to reading, and I'm hoping is an entertaining read. So far I've read of it, it's shorter than the anime, to say the least, and I'm hoping there'll be a lot more surprises in it. I'll look onto these things here after. Dot Hack, Legends of Twilight Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. I got Volume 1 when I got a bunch of another manga series off eBay. It was like a bundle lot. I'll show you that series in a minute. And this has actually got me interested in the Dot Hack series. That made me get the rest of these volumes. And this Dot Hack GU Plus, which I got cheap. I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to. I've also got Rave Master, and I think he's also the writer who done Fairy Tail. And I'm going to start collecting Fairy Tail volumes as well. Just to say, it's volume 1, 2, 3, 1, 17. And I'm going to start collecting the Fairy Tail manga as soon as I finish getting the rest of the Fairy Tail anime DVDs. Samurai Deeper Kyo. I think that's... yeah, Samurai Deeper Kyo. I got this cheap. I saw it for a good, really low price. It had about samurais on it and stuff like that, so I thought, why not? Good reads. I might get more volumes and maybe start watching the anime series. I'm not sure. That was volume 3, just to say. Got volume 6, 7, and 12 of Elemental Gelade or Gelade. I've seen the first 2 episodes of the anime, and I want to get the anime series, and I want to get the rest of the manga and see if it's any different and stuff like that. I've also got Fullmetal Alchemist Volume 1. I've seen a large portion of the original anime series, and Brotherhood. I've got about 3 of the 5 DVDs that were released for Brotherhood. So I've also got the first volume of Satch Bell. I saw the anime series online, a few episodes. Unfortunately, they stopped dubbing it around 100 and something episodes, and the series finishes about 300 or 400 episodes, I think. I'm not too sure about that because I haven't watched the series in quite a while. Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle Volume 1. It's supposed to be kind of a romantic story. So far, I want to get Volume 2 just to see how it continues on, because it's kind of interesting me a bit. The Mythical Detective Loki, Ragnarok Volume 1, and Volume 2. And I've got something else with it as well, so if I just get this, which is like a playmat, or not, it's just like a laminated mat or something. And the person asked if the buyer wanted it, they can have it for free, so I thought it was something free, and it was to do with the series, so I thought, why not? I haven't checked if there's any more volumes of this out. If there is, I probably will get them later on, because it is quite interesting, and the anime series is different. Oh, and I forgot to show you this, sorry. Case Closed, volumes 38, 39, 42, and 43. And I haven't read any of these yet, but I'm meaning to. I've watched as much as the dub as I could. I'd watched it on YouTube a while ago, but unfortunately some of the videos were missing parts of it, so I couldn't watch all of it. But I know the series cut around episode 130, I think, which is unfortunate. Dragon Drive, I've seen 15 episodes of the series. This is volume 4. I've been meaning to read that, and I should, and I will try to when I've got time. Bakuman, volume 11. I got this around the time that series 3 had, just before series 3 had started. I've seen a few episodes of series 3, and I might get the rest of the manga series. I'm not sure, depending on the stuff, and I'll probably just watch the rest of the series. And anyone who doesn't know yet, series 1 of Bakuman is getting released in the UK in May, the first series, but I don't think there's any dub for it, so it's all just subbed Japanese. Now we'll move on to these volumes here. Blade of Heaven, volume 5, which I haven't read yet, but I've been meaning to as soon as I really find out how, because it reads left to right instead of right to left, so it's a bit confusing. I got this for I got this and Elements of Jellade. Yeah, those 4 volumes for like a quid each at MCM. So I thought it was a pretty thick manga for only £1. I thought I might as well pick it up. Mare Volume 2. I've seen 26 of the anime series. I wanted to see if the manga was different. Basically, it's so far the same, but still very good reading and seinen. Gundam 00, which is my favourite Gundam series to date. I've seen all of Series 1. This told me about the series and got me interested in it. So after I saw Series 1, this made a lot more sense to me. And I've seen a few episodes of Season 2. And if they ever release them on DVD and at a good enough price, I will pick up Season 1 and 2 of that. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Adventure, Volume 2. This is not a part of the Pokemon Adventures series. It's like a separate story that released around Diamond and Pearl, I think. And this is more connected with the game. And it is a lot easier doing something to do with Pokemon without Ash being the main character about it. It's a lot easier. It's a breath of fresh air to do something about somebody else. Or, I think the main character is called Hirata or Hirata, something like that. Can't remember his name too well, but I have sometimes looked through this and just started reading it, just at random parts, because the manga series is good and I want to get more volumes of this when I can. This I didn't get too long ago was Pokemon Adventures Volume 6. I've gotten interested in the Pokemon Adventures series now, and I want to get as many as I can. I know Kanto and Johto is out, the Diamond and Pearl Platinum series of this is out, and the Hoenn region series of this is being released at the moment. If I can remember correctly, Volume 15 is already out, Volume 16 is coming out in May or April, I'm not sure, and Volume 17 is out in June or July. If you look on Amazon, you will find Volumes 15, 16, 17, you'll be able to find out the date for them. Here's a whole collection of manga series, anime, video game series that I really enjoy. Mega Man NT Warrior. I've got volumes 1 to 9 and 11 and 12. So I'll just show you the front covers now. It's volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and this is my favourite cover of this, or probably a lot of manga covers. That's probably my favourite. Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, Volume 8, Volume 9, Volume 11, and Volume 12. And I want to get 10 and 13 to finish off the series, because it ends at 13 volumes. And the reason I got interested in Dot Hack was because I won a bundle of these manga volumes off eBay, which was volumes 4 to 9, for a very low price, which saved me a lot of money. And I got a spare copy of volume 2, which I gave to a friend of mine, and I got Dot Hack, Legends of the Twilight Bracelet volume 1. and that's what got me interested in it. And so far, as soon as I get volumes 10 and 13, I'll be happy to find out, because I haven't read these 11 and 12 until I read volume 10. So I'm looking forward to seeing what actually happens. And I also got Mega Man Giga Mix volume 1, which I haven't read yet and I've had for quite a while. And so yeah, that's a large portion of my collection. Now to show you these. These are 2 Shonen Jump monthly magazines from America, which I won on eBay. Just because we don't get them here in the UK, and I wanted to see what they were like. So I've got volume 3 and volume 5 from, I think it might be 2006, I'm not sure. Yeah, oh sorry, March 2006 and May, yeah, 2006, these 2 are from. So they're quite early on in the series, but it's quite interesting to see what they put in these, and stuff like that. So if I move that out of the way, you've seen that. And a weekly Shonen Jump that I picked up at MCM Expo, which I'm happy to have this in my collection of manga and stuff. So it's been really good having this to look at and seeing what they get. Next is something else. So I just do this for a sec. Sorry if you can hear that noise in the background, it's just neighbour's dog's barking. Sorry. Next is Naruto, volumes 1 to 3. 3 in 1 volume here. I want to get more of these. Volumes 40, 53, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. One Piece, volumes 1 to 3 in a 3 to 1. 57, 59, 43, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. I would show you these volumes, but they're all kind of cramped up at the moment, so. This was my manga collection. Check out my anime collection that I released not too long ago. Any questions about certain series at all, let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. This is Category 4 saying thank you and goodbye.